After giving the worst possible rating it could have given to the DEIS, the US EPA is now here on Guam. US EPA Region 9 Division Pacific Islands Manager John McCarroll.
We're here this week focusing on the military buildup and water and wastewater infrastructure.
McCarroll was highly involved in the US EPA's review of DoD's plans for the military buildup on Guam. He says the review was conducted by over 40 experts in various environmental fields.
We gave the EIS an environmental unsatisfactory rating, and the three real triggers for that were impacts to drinking water, wastewater, and coral reefs.
Right now, the US EPA is working with Guam EPA, DoD, and GWA on finding solutions for the concerns the US EPA had with the impacts to drinking water and wastewater. The US EPA's concerns with these impacts were so grave it forced them to give the worst possible rating they could have given to the DEIS.
It's a pretty rare rating. So nationally there are a few hundred projects that EPA reviews, and we give a few, 2 or 3, something like that. In our region, in Region 9, it's been years since we've had a rating like that.
The US EPA is concerned that the military's plans could jeopardize the island's drinking water by pulling too much out of the aquifer too fast.
Of the greatest concern was the drinking water shortage that the military projects in 2014, 6 to 13 MGD, million gallons per day of drinking water that may not be available for the people of Guam. And so that's a very serious concern, and we're here to working with all parties to try to figure out how to address that situation.
McCarroll says that the US EPA is not advising that DoD completely redo their draft environmental impact statement.
Basically, we're recommending that they complete the process and do what they can to make changes that can accommodate all of the comments in the final EIS. So DoD actually is working on changes to the EIS right now.
The Department of Defense has a large task at hand if they plan on proceeding with the Guam military buildup as planned. The largest hurdle, however, will probably be funding.
The funding issues, and that's the huge issue. That's the biggest challenge, is how to fund the impacts that are going to occur here, and that's being really addressed in Washington, D.C.
If it's not addressed, the US EPA may refer this matter to the White House's Council on Environmental Quality, or CEQ. This council of the executive branch serves as a sort of referee when there are differences of opinion on environmental impact statements. Clint Rogel, PNC News.